Hi everyone. Good morning once more, and I just want to discuss with you a little lengthy topic that will help you to get your Adsense approval as fast as possible. So, if you truly want to get your Adsense approval, then you need to stay calm to this video to the end. You don't need to skip. Listen carefully. There are some points that you already know, but there are points along this video that you don't know at all. So I am going to be showing you step by step how you can get your fast AdSense approval. Yes, very fast approval if you follow my step by step. So the topic we are discussing this morning is AdSense approval process 2024. AdSense. So please, you have to pardon my manners. I am going to be typing the keywords from the topic to every keyword. I'm going to be typing them so that you can note them by yourself. So listen, don't skip the video, follow me gradually, and at the end of this video, try my process and you get your approval as fast as possible without declining. So what we are discussing here is AdSense, AdSense, AdSense approval, AdSense approval process, AdSense approval process, AdSense approval process 2024. This is the latest 2024. AdSense approval 20 AdSense approval process 2024. Let's look at eligibility, 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 requirements, 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 and time of approval and time for approval. Now, we should ask ourselves, how comes each time you apply to AdSense, they will just decline your application? Have you ever asked yourself? Now, you will come back to start making adjustment to your website. And then when you apply again, you will get declination. You get declined. So let's discuss today AdSense approval process 2024, eligibility, requirement, and time for approval. So now, the first thing you will do is to sign up. I hope you know that. I'm sure you must have signed up, and in case you have not signed up, please do so. So pardon the way I'm going to be teaching it from scratch, because I don't want even the novice to miss out of this particular interesting and informative message that I'm passing today. So the first thing you have to do is to sign up. Then the second thing is to connect your site. Then the next thing you have to do is to enter your payment address. After you enter your payment address, you have to verify your phone number and get fully activated on Google AdSense account within a day in 2024. Let me give you how this works and let me type it out. The first thing you do, if you have not signed up, please quickly go and sign up. Quickly go and sign up. Then if you have signed up, then please connect your site. Connect your site. Then if you have connected your site, then the next thing you have to do is to enter your payment address detail. Enter your payment address detail. Enter your payment. Please, 1 second. I'm sorry for that call that came in place. Sorry for that breakage. I apologize, please. So the next thing you do is to enter your payment. Enter your payment address detail. Enter your payment. So please, let's go like this, gradually. Enter your payment. Enter your payment address detail. Address detail. Details. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, we are there. Then the next thing you will do, oh my god, sorry please. I think I should put my phone on flight mode. Sorry for that, please. So let me put my phone on flight mode to avoid this regular calls. So let's go. So we can go ahead, right? Okay, let's go. Now, the first thing is to sign up. Next thing is for you to connect your site. Then the another thing you have to do is to enter your payment address details. After you have entered your payment address details, the next thing you have to do is to verify your phone number. Your phone number. Now, when you verify your phone number, then you will get fully activated in your Google Adsense. Okay. So now, if you have done number one, number two, number three, then let us go to the next thing you have to do. Now, Google Adsense account approval 2024. Now, I have told you what to do one after the other. After you sign up, the next thing you do is to connect to your site, then enter your payment card and the rest of them. So now, if we talk about making money online, then not a single person denied the fact that Google Adsense program is one of the best. I think everybody know that. Everybody know that Google Adsense is one of the best. So nobody should please deny Google Adsense of that fact, because they are one of the best way to make money online. Now, do you know that it was June 18, 2023, when Google launched advertising monetization program named Google Adsense? Do you know that? Eh? Now it has grown to over from that June 18, 2000, sorry, from that June, it was the Google Adsense was launched in 2003, and from then, since that 2003, they have actually grown to 38 million websites. Do you understand me now? 38 million website, more than 38 million website now, as I'm telling you. So it's not a small company or an organization. And I am sure you know about Google. They are the owner of this platform that make you to helps you to actually generate income from your blog and from your website. So now, Google, how does Google Adsense share their revenue? They share their revenue 68% of contextual ad displayed on website of publishers. Now, for example, if Google auction of ad inventory on your site, let's say if they generate 1,000, maybe if they generate, let me explain to you, if they generate $10,000, then you will receive 6,800. Is that okay? If they generate 10,000, it means you will receive 6,800. Now that is to say 68% of whatever ad that is being generated, whatever revenue that is generated via your website, via the ad that are displayed on your website. So uh, if you look at this very well, you can see that it's a very, very good platform to actually generate money from. They do the major job. You do the major job too, but they also do the major job because they are the people who owns those clients, bring the client to your website, and whatever they generate, it's actually coming to your bank account. At least 68% is fair enough. So they are one of the platforms that actually give you the real revenue when it comes to ad displacement, ad displaying in our various sites and blogs. So let's let's take a look at something that is very important here. Let's look at something that we need to know now. Most of the common reasons or issues for disapproval. Let's discuss this. That is more important. Now, let me put that as a topic. Most important reasons. Most important reasons. Most important reasons why Google, why Adsense disapproves 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 sites. So let's discuss this. Most important reasons why Adsense disapproves sites. Let's go one after the other. Now, your site have to be completely original. Are you listening? Your site have to be completely original. Now, for uh, the following that I'm about to discuss with you are the most important reasons why Adsense Adsense is actually disapproving sites. So let me discuss that one after the other. So the number one reason is insufficient content. Insufficient content. So I'll be typing that out one after the other for you. Insufficient content. So insufficient content. Insufficient content. Now, insufficient content. I will be typing them out and then be explaining to you one after the other. Now, what is insufficient content when it comes to Adsense approval? Let me explain to you. There are a lot of publishers who says that the who actually give specific numbers of posts you're supposed to have before Adsense will approve your website. Now, I don't want to be specific, but I am just going to give you a range of numbers and the numbers of words you should have in each of the articles. I will advise you from what I know very well that your content should be sufficient. And I will also advise you that each of your article should have not less than 1,200 words. Google like very insightful articles. They also like articles that are very informative. They also like detailed article in the way that the person that is going to read the article to be beneficial to that particular person. So insufficient content can be classified by me as insufficient words in articles and insufficient numbers of articles that you have written. Now, I have given you the numbers, the list number you should have in your articles. I am not saying it's the required one, but I am advising you that your numbers of words that you have in each of your article should not, before you apply, should not be less than 1,200, and it should be insightful. Don't just be writing words in your article that makes no meaning. No, it has to carry the meanings. Avoid repetitive words because you want to elongate the numbers of words in your article. Don't do that. Don't elongate it. Don't be ambiguous in your statement because you want to elongate those words that are contained in your article. Do not do that, please. So do make sure that you have a full and detailed information about the topic you're discussing or writing in your article, and make sure that you are able to come up with a reasonable, non-repetitive, and non-ambiguous 1,200 words. It is my own suggestion and advice for you. I am not saying it is the general thing. No, I'm telling you how I do my own and I got the approval, and I'm telling you how I've been getting approval relatively all the time. So when you do that, now the next question is, how many articles should you have before you apply to Adsense? Let me answer this to you. The numbers of articles you're supposed to have is not specific. Nobody should tell you that. Please go and write as much as 50 articles before you apply. Google Adsense approval has become hectic, has become a little cumbersome. So when you try to stand out, they will know that you have something to tell the people. When you try to stand out by creating sufficient content, they will know that, okay, this person has something to actually offer to the market of internet. So make sure you have up to 50 articles. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Write one per day. When you come back from your normal job, come back and write one. Then in the next 50 days, you can just apply sweetly. Do you also know that as you're writing well-detailed content and well-informative content, Google will actually be crawling your content and then making you to have a lot of views and or traffics. So write detailed content, write at least 50 articles. Some will tell you 20, some will tell you 15, some will tell you that something. To me, and it works for me, before you start applying and you will getting decline all the time, please go and calm down, write like 50 articles that have at least 1,200. When you do this, you just get your approval smoothly. Now, let's go to number 2. The number 2 is site does not comply with the Google Adsense program policies. I will explain this to you. Number 2, incompliance. 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 Now, there are there are Adsense program policies that actually tells you when you're doing that actually makes your site to be declined when you're not following those program policies of the program. I will outline, I will at least I'll list some of them for you right now before I go to the detail of some of the courses. Now, for instance, adult content. Google does not show adult content, does not show their ads in adult content, please. Number 2, the insufficient content is part of the policy. Number 1 is part of the policy. Number 2, things that were articles that tend to pull others down, like degrading content. For instance, you're writing article to blackmail others. When they look at all of those things, they will never approve your content. Do you understand? Then other articles that just purposely be like you're selling a product, you will never see Adsense there. Like you're advertising and you're writing much words like that. You're advertising a product, you're writing those words, and you think Adsense will approve your content. I doubt. Now, religion-based content that are in extremity, like supporting your religion and then trying to pull other religion down, they don't accept that kind of content. So you can go to the the Adsense program policies in the Adsense dashboard, and then find out some of the content you should not write about. If this is clear, then I can go to the other point. The next point is site does not adhere to the webmaster quality guideline. Now, that falls in between the incompliance. So please go through that carefully. Now, having known these 2 points as one of the reasons why Adsense will decline your site whenever you apply for approval. Now, let us discuss something that is very, very important, highly paramount. Let's discuss something that is highly paramount why your Adsense. Let's discuss this. Now, number 1, you should ask yourself, why should someone visit your site first? First of all, ask yourself, why should someone visit your site? Let's do it like this. Why should my site be visited? Why should my site be visited? Why should my site be visited? This is a very important question. Why should your site be visited? Now, you should ask yourself, why should someone come to visit my site? Isn't it? Now, your website should provide a significant value to the users, and it must give them a reason to find it first when searching for topics covered by your website. Now, you have to give reasons by giving detail about that particular topic you're covering, by writing more details than what is there in the internet, by writing something that is new and very informative about that particular topic in the internet. This will give them reasons. This should give Google reason. This will give other search engine reasons why they should prioritize your own site over others, and then bringing it to the top page of the search engine for people to actually get into your site whenever they're searching for any topic that is related to what you have already covered. Then, after answering this particular question, why should someone visit your website? Then I am sure that your Adsense should actually be approved. If you actually answer this question, why should somebody visit your question, your Adsense, your website? Now, let's look at something. Is new is new website is new website Adsense approval always says no content? Hmm? Let's ask ourselves this question. Now, does that mean? Let me type this question like this so that we can ask ourselves. Does Google does Google approves does Google approves does Google approves new website approves new website? Does Google approves new website? Let's ask this question and then let's discuss this. For those of you that think your Adsense is not old enough, hmm? Now your new website will get approval in first attempt if you have written engaging content with great user experience. Is that okay? If your content are great and your users have actually have a very good feel of your content of your website, then you should be able to get approval. So nobody should tell you that your site is new. No, nobody should tell. As long as you have engaging content that your users actually like, then Google should be able to accept your page into their program. Adsense always welcome new site with fresh content, and therefore you should ignore copyright content or links to such content. Do you understand me? Now, avoid anything that is copyright. When avoid things that are that have a copyright in them, then and you have engaging content, believe me, Google will approve your site. Do you understand? I hope you're following me one after the other. So don't say my content is new. Now I talk about insufficient content or no content. It's one of the main reasons. Insufficient content and no content. So approval of Adsense account in 2024 is not that hard if you follow this process. So if you own a new site, please make sure you have high quality new content. Are you listening? Make sure you have high quality new content. Don't forget that high quality new content. Now, this I am going to be discussing again with you. Get Google Adsense approval in 1 minute. Is that a wow to you? Let me go this. Now, let me let me write this like this. Get Google approval, and let's see if I get Google approval in 1 minute. Get Google approval in 1 minute. Get Google approval. Get Google Adsense approval. Get Google Adsense approval. Get Google Adsense approval in 1 minute. In 1 minute. So let's discuss this, if this is true or not. Now let's go. Now Adsense approval within 1 minute. If someone assure you that they got Adsense approval account within a minute, then you should know the fact behind the activation. Now, Google allows you to connect your site to Adsense immediately after sign up. That does not mean that your account has been approved. Actually, you need to actually activate your Adsense account so you can show ads on your site and earn money. So now, before before final activation, your Adsense account homepage has a list of tasks to complete. So what are the list of tasks that your Adsense have to complete? The list of tasks that your Adsense account have to complete: one, connect your website to Adsense account. I have discussed that already with you. Number 2, enter your payment address detail, which I already did that with you. Now, verify your phone number, not required in all countries. Now, it's all countries may not require. If you're in some country, they may not require you to actually verify your phone number, which I've already discussed that with you. Now, after you complete each of the tasks, now you can actually click done. If you have done that, then new Google Adsense team review your entire site to check its compliance with the Google Adsense program policies and email you within 24 hours for the status of your account, if it was approved or not. Is that okay? Now, when your account is fully activated, you can set up ads on your site and then start earning money by displaying contextual ads in that your site. So the entire process usually take a single day, but in some cases can take up to 2 weeks depending on the condition on ground. So Google Adsense approval process in 24 hours. Google Adsense, let's do this. Google Adsense, Google Adsense, Google Adsense account, Google Adsense account approval in 24 hours, in 24 hours. So let's discuss this Google Adsense approval in 24 hours. Let's discuss that and let's see what it is all about. Now, Google has made signing up process more faster and easier for Adsense with effect from Thursday, October 8, 2024. So that one, the whole thing got easier in 2015. So first check whether your website is compliant with the Adsense program policies, and then you can actually sign up. So signing up become easier. It's actually easier since that 2015. Now, Google Adsense approval tricks. Let's discuss Google Adsense approval tricks that we have here. Sorry, I'm taking it one after the other. So when we take it one after the other, it will make us to actually understand what we need to do and what we should not do. So Google Adsense approval. Please don't make sure that you stay to the end of this video, because those tricks I'm teaching you, I'm going into a deep one after the other. So when you follow all of these processes, you should be able to get your approval. So what is Google Adsense approval in? So if you ask me for Adsense account approval in 24 hours, now I will tell you that the following steps have to be followed. Now, set up your website or blog. You must have a website or blog. I hope you know that. Then let me name them one after the other. Set up site, set up your site, set up your site as number 1. Then number 2, what should you do next? You have to get organic traffic. Get organic traffic. Let me explain 1 and 2 to you while I go ahead to discuss others. Now, how do you set up your website? I am sure you will not be watching this video if you don't have website already. So I am sure this has been answered by you. Then get organic traffic. The question is, how are you getting organic traffic on your website? Or you're thinking that everybody that applies to Adsense, they will just be approved? No. Google should find a reason. This is what I understand. Google should find a reason why they should come and display ads in your site. So if you don't have traffic on your website, implicatively you may end up not getting the ad on your website. So make sure you get organic traffic. So what is organic traffic? Organic traffics are those traffic that are coming from search engine. Or that are coming from search results. So they are the major organic traffic. Do you understand me? The major organic traffic are those traffic that are coming from search engine. So those, how will you even get the search engine traffic? You only get search engine traffic when your content is of high quality, well detailed, well written. No ambiguity, no much error. I'm not saying it to be free of error. Do you understand? So let's go to number 2 and let's see. Let's go to number 3 and see. Now, comply with the Adsense program. I have written this. I've told you this today. Now, compliance. I am now going to compliance again, which we already discussed. So I already talked about compliance. So please make sure that your site is compliant to the Adsense to Adsense program policies. So if your site is compliant, then I am sure you should be able to actually get approval. So the compliance deals with set up your that you have already on the site, you're getting organic traffic, all of those things fall under the compliance. Do you understand me? So if you follow all of the process I am pointing one after the other, then you are compliant to their policies. You should be able to get approval. So keep following those steps, steps I'm giving you, and then those are the compliance. So number 4, you already signed up. I have told you about that before. Then number 5, now number 4, sign up to Google AdSense account. There is a difference. That I am putting this one here to enable me to explain the next thing I'm about to explain to you. Now, sign up to Google. I'm still putting it here to let you know something. Sign up to Google, to Adsense. Now, when you sign up to Adsense, the number 5 that I want to let you know is add the Adsense code to your site. Now, add Adsense code to your site. Add Adsense code to your site. Adsense code to your site. Add Adsense code to your site. So when you add Adsense code, do you know how to add Adsense code to your site? That is one question you should be asking yourself. Do you actually know how to add Adsense code to your site? If you don't know, then go and do the research, because without the code in your site, it does not look good. The ad will never show. If you're not having the access code in your site, the ad will never show. So please take note of that. Then you should wait for maximum of 7 working days. Wait for maximum of 7 working days. That's number 6. Wait for approval. So sometimes it may even take more than that 7 days. It takes between the moment you apply down to maximum, let's say 7 to 2 weeks, like that, depending on the condition of ground. There are times that even in 24 hours they must have replied you. So it is left for Adsense to reply you, but they will definitely reply you. But the period of time is what we cannot really estimate, because we can estimate, but we cannot really tell the exact time. So someone that is telling you that they are going to reply in so time, no. Sometimes they may have bulk of work on ground, and this process of review is actually done by human being. So it is the people working with Google, under Google Adsense, that actually does the approval. So you need to know that you have to wait and then keenly be patient for them to approve it. So the duration of time is what I cannot really tell. Now, the question here is it hard? Is it hard to get Adsense approval? Is it hard to get Adsense approval? The question is it hard to get Adsense approval? Now, Google Adsense approval is very easy in 2024, and I must be sincere with you. You can get Adsense approval within 24 hours. Set up your Google Adsense account if you own website or blog or forum already. So if you are a new blogger or have a new site, then please go through the details and all of the guidelines I have given you and the ones I'll be giving you down. So note that a new website or forum get quick access approval as they publish more content. So as they get, so let's just let you know that new site actually get AdSense approval as long as they publish new content and they are compliant with those policies. So the another question again I want us to ask ourselves is, how can I get AdSense approval? How can I get AdSense approval? Let's write the question out. How can I get AdSense approval? AdSense approval. How can I get AdSense approval fast? So the question here is, how can I get AdSense approval fast? Let's ask ourselves the question. Now, professional experience to get AdSense approval fast in 2024 is what I'm about to discuss with you. So your website shall be eligible for getting the AdSense account approval only if it fulfills these conditions. So what are the conditions should your AdSense account or website fulfill? What are the prerequisites for this AdSense approval? Now, let me start naming them like that. Best users experience. Let me put users experience. Users experience is my number one here. Users experience. Number one here is users experience. Now, what does users in your site say about you? What are they feeling about your website? What are their detailed experiences in your website? Now, you as a person, when you visit a website, maybe you may not like the website, maybe you may like the website. When you visit a website, there are websites that with the information you're looking for, which actually is the headline of that particular article, the information you're looking for, at the end of the day, if you didn't get it in the article, you as a person who use that particular website may never go back again, isn't it? So if you don't get the detail that you're looking for from a website or from an article, you may never revisit that particular site again. So this is one of the constituents of users experience. So what does users of your website get satisfaction? Are they getting satisfaction? Are they getting what they want from your website? Is it the information you said you wrote that when they click on your site, is it the information they get at the end of the day? Those are users' experience. So make sure that you're writing a detailed article and your articles are very informative in the way that whoever that read it will actually get the information you purportedly say that you're giving them. So let's check number two. Our number two here is why high quality content, like I say, high quality content, high quality content. So if I discuss users experience, another thing I want to tell about users experience is the design of your website. The design of your website, how easy it is to actually navigate in within your website. Now, don't go and be putting a template or theme that are actually very cumbersome to navigate. Don't do that. When you do that, the user's experience will not all that be satisfactory. And Google, while reviewing your site for approval, they put all of these things into cognizance. So number two is high quality content, like as I said. High quality content is what I've been hammering on here. You don't just be writing and tell me you're writing and you want to get AdSense approval. It does not work that way. If your write-up is not informative, is not detailed, you will never get AdSense approval. AdSense approval does not work that way. So make sure you're having high quality content. Don't forget that, please. Then, the number three that I want to discuss with you is micro niche. Number three is micro niche. The number three I want to discuss about is the micro niche site. Let's look at this carefully. Now, apply your expertise and experiences for publishing unique information uh, using your keywords. Do you understand me now? Now, if you have a small niche, a niche that is not all that wide, please use keywords. Make sure your keywords are words that are words that actually have not been used all that and are words that are actually trending. So take note of that. So if your niche is a niche that is not all that popular, then do remember to actually uh, your use keywords that are not common and use keywords that are actually being searched on Google at the moment and that are actually trending. Do you get that? So this is how. So let's go to another very important detail of how you can actually get your approval as fast as possible. So there is this thing I want us to discuss. So let's go to the next this thing. How to apply for Google AdSense program. Complete details is what I'm about to give you. How to apply, how sorry, how to apply, how to apply for Google, how to apply for Google AdSense program. How to apply for Google AdSense. Now, this is the complete. So, how do you apply for Google AdSense? This is the detail. Now, what are the eligibility requirements for AdSense in 2024? Let's discuss this one after the other. Now, for Google AdSense approval, you need to satisfy specific official requirement and some unofficial tricks. These are my personal experience. Now, there are official requirements and there are personal experience that I have that I'm about to share with you. So, actually, there are some basic requirements for being eligible to participate in AdSense online program, which has been briefed or discussed before now, but I am still going to discuss the more detail with you. Now, number A, let me subhead them like this. Let me say, okay, Google account. Let's look at our Google account. Google account here, so we can discuss this and go. Now, Google account. Now, I know that most of you have already Gmail account, and if you haven't, then please create a free Gmail account. Now, needed to sign you actually need the Gmail account to actually sign in. That is a requirement. I hope you know that. Now, all informations uh, all information regarding acceptance, rejection, payment, etc. in relation to AdSense will be mailed to your Gmail account by Google AdSense team. I hope you know that when you have a Gmail account, and when you have this Gmail account and you sign up with your Gmail account, whenever they disapprove or approve, they will actually mail you the detail. I hope you understand me. So you should always be careful while providing your personal detail at the time of creating a Google AdSense account. So when you're at the time you're creating your Google account, please be sure that you're providing the right information whenever you're creating your Google account. Then this is because if you will provide wrong information like full name, age, and address, etc., then your application might be rejected by AdSense team. Do you understand? Your application will be rejected by AdSense team when you actually present wrong information when you're creating your Gmail. Do you understand? So this is my personal experience and you should please note this. Now, number two, I've told you about number two that I want to discuss with you is age requirement. Age requirement. Age requirement. Now, in accordance with the AdSense terms and conditions, all applicants should actually be up to 18 years. So if you're less than 18 years and you're applying for Google AdSense, please do not waste your time. If you put less than 18 years in your Gmail account while you were creating that Gmail and use the same Gmail for your Google AdSense and you're less than 18 years, please do not waste your time. Irrespective of the numbers of time you are applying, and maybe you have met up with all the requirements, all other requirements, you have good article, good content, everything, and your age is less than 18 years and you're applying for Google AdSense, please, you will never get approved. Do you understand now? Now, number 3 that I want to discuss with you as one of those reasons or the prerequisite is a blog or website. Blog or website. Blog or website. So blog or website. Let's put it like this: blog slash website. Let's do it: blog slash website. So yes, AdSense will make your online content profitable if if you are running your own website, then it's okay. Otherwise, you may either make a free blog with blogger.com or create a website to monetize the content on your blogger blogs for website. However, if you have multiple websites, then please provide the address of your best site which comply all conditions mentions that we have already mentioned. So remember, now website or blog ownership. Let's discuss website or blog ownership. Website or blog ownership. Who owns the site? Who owns the site? Who owns the site? This is a question. Who owns the site? Now, it is compulsory to have your own site or blog so that you can access the HTML source code to place the AdSense code unit to put. Now it is very important that the AdSense the site belongs to you so that they can be able to access the dashboard of the website, so that whenever I access the dashboard of the website, you can be able to actually impute the access code. If not, at the end of the day, even if you are approved at all, even without the code, your site may never ever show ad. So please take note of this. Now let's discuss the content once more, blog content once more. Let's discuss blog content once more. Now, think as an advertiser's point of view. Just put yourself in the shoe of the advertiser view. That why you will go for a site which have no quality content. Think and place yourself in the shoe of an advertiser. If you will go for a site that does not have any quality content, would you do that? So please, I am hammering on quality content once more. Very, very important. Now, let me discuss something called post quantity. Post quantity. I've discussed all of this. These are repetitions, but I want to take you to the detailed thing that I want to actually discuss with you. So, post quantity. Now, if you want to get one shot approval for AdSense program, then please make sure you have post at least 3 to 5 posts weekly. Make sure that every week you post at least 3 to 5 high quality content. Don't say let me be waiting. Don't be a lazy blogger and you think you're going to get approval. Please make sure that you write at least 3 to 5 content. So I was telling you that you should write one every day. That is equal to 7 articles per day. But if you cannot be able to make it every day, don't forget to actually write at least minimum of 3 a week. Is that okay? So if possible, you should actually publish a high quality content, like as I told you, on daily basis, like I told you, on daily basis. So Google has a specific Google actually does not have any specific magic or numbers of posts to be required for AdSense approval. But in my opinion, if your blog have more than 50 good quality user engaging article, then your blog is ready for playing AdSense. I've told you this before now. Is that okay? So insufficient, let's discuss what is insufficient content here. insufficient. So let's discuss what insufficient content means. Insufficient content. So when we are talking about, forgive me please, insufficient content. So now your website should have sufficient content, and should also have sufficient text. I mean to say that maximum text with complete sentence and paragraphs, not only headlines. This is because if your site contains mostly images and videos, then your application will never be approved. And I've told you, try to write uh, at least 1,200 words. Please do that. Now, original content. Let me discuss original content with you. Original content. So let's discuss original content. Now, are the content that you have belongs to you? Did you just copy and paste those content? Okay. Did you even copy a paragraph from another person's work? You can always find a way to go around this. Nobody's an island of knowledge. I'm sure you learned that maybe from the same Google. That your article you are about to write or you have written, I'm sure you learned it from Google or other search engines. But did you add knowledge to it? Are you adding knowledge to what you have learned? Did you just copy that content and pasted it, and then you think you have 1,200 that I actually suggest for you? 1,200 words that are suggested for you? No. Make sure those content are originally owned by you. If you don't understand the topic very well, take your time to do detailed research about it. If you don't understand the topic very well, that you cannot elaborate, expand, and then make it comprehensive for the readers, then do not even start the article at all. Make sure you understand the detailed article, the detail about the article before you start writing it. So I am sure this is well understood. So let me discuss something that I can say regularly update content. Let's do this. Regularly update content. Regularly update content. Regularly update content. Now, how often are you updating your content? I've already told you that at least you should have 50 posts. Now, as I told that, suppose someone have posted 50 posts in a single day or week to get approval for Adsense, and thereafter not posted a single post within a week or even a month. I don't know if you understand me now. Let's say you just get pull. You put your article 50, and then you're not updating it. You're not putting more content. Maybe gradually again, and then you just say, okay, I've gotten 50 posts. Let me just get approval. Adsense will not approve it for you. You need a regular update on that site. Always post at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 content a day. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, sorry. Always post at least 3 content in a week. 3 content in a week. Update it all the time. Post more content, and don't say I've gotten 50, I should go and rest. Please don't do that. If you do that, you may end up not being approved, even if you have met up with every other requirement. Now, create about us page. Number 6, create about us page. Create about us page. Now, one of the requirements that is key is about us page. Your reader should know about you. Your reader should know what your content is all about. Your reader should know who is the writer whenever they come to your website. And your reader should always know the detail of what your website is all about. So please don't forget to create about us page. And when you create the about us page, make sure there is a link of the about us page that the people visiting your website can actually come and read about you and actually know who is the writer and all about the writer. So please don't forget to write create about us page. So let's go to the next point. So so let's go to the next point. Forgive me. So let's go to the next point. So if you have created about us page, then let's go to the next. Now create contact us page. Contact us page 6. I'm even label this one, sorry. Create contact us page. Now make sure you have a page called contact us. If you're visiting website, you will always see contact us page. A genuine and well designed website will always have a contact us page, so that the reader will know that okay, anytime maybe there anything they want, they can ask about your website, or they have a suggestion, they can actually contact you. So pages without contact us, website without contact us page end up being declined. Do you understand now? Another thing you're supposed to have in your site is for you to create privacy policy page. Create privacy policy page. Privacy policy page. Privacy policy page. So don't forget to create privacy policy page. Your privacy policy page talks about what your website is doing and what your website does not do. Okay, let me explain it further. Privacy policy page talks about what your website accepts and what it does not accept. In your privacy policy page is where you tell your audience or your viewers or your site visitors that you are going to be putting ad, you're putting ad in this your website, and anybody that does not want ad can actually exit all of these things. You may not actually see it plainly like that, but if you want to write privacy policy, please visit other website, click on their privacy policy, see how they've written it, and you should be able to write your own. Is that okay? So the next thing is, now another thing again is that you should consider is your site age. Site age. This is very, very important. Now, domain age requirement. Your site age. Let's go to domain age requirement. Domain age requirement. Domain age requirements. Domain age requirements. Now, what is the age of your domain? Now, to ensure the quality content and keeping in mind the interests of Google advertisers, Google Adsense has specified that the Indian and Chinese Adsense publisher required to have owned their site for at least 6 months. So your site is supposed to be up to 6 months. Accordingly, except India and China, there is no any other minimum age obligation for either blog or website to actually participate in Adsense program. So every other person, there is no minimum age. There is no minimum or maximum age for just for China and India, please. So, but if I were you, even if you're from another country, don't sometimes Google certain things may change, but we may not be aware. So please, if any part of the world you are, make sure that your Adsense, your domain age is actually up to 6 months before you start apply. So don't be in a hurry. Take it gradually, and you should be able to get approval. Now, your website blog or language, blog language, blog language. So blog language. Now, You may write your site or blogspot.com blog in so many languages. However, Adsense program is not available for all languages, including Afrikaans, Irish, Latin, Bengali, Gujarati, Punjabi, Telugu, Idoma, Igbo, Taraba language, and the rest of them. So please, it's not available for all languages. So, but the language that is available on is what I can. Okay, let me list out the languages that Adsense supports. Let's see. Please search if you think your Adsense language is not in English and it's not in major languages. Then please search if your languages will be accepted into it. Please search and check. Now let's go and discuss more important thing: traffic source. Now, your blog site traffic must come from the genuine source. Please know that it has to come from genuine source. In other words, if you got the visitors through search engines, social media and feed subscriber, then it is good for the Adsense approval. But if you send bulk SMS, email with your site links, or ask your friends or relatives or students at large to daily visit your blog without any interest, then it will impact badly on your site. I strongly recommend you to sign in to Google Analytics and Webmaster, which help you to understand your Google content, live visitors, unique page views, and traffic source in your dynamic ways. Do you understand what I said? So now, how much traffic required for Adsense approval? Let's discuss that. How much traffic do you need? How much traffic do you need? Let's ask ourselves this question. How much traffic do you need? Now, let me clear that Adsense has not specifically mentioned about requirement of traffic for approval. They have not specifically mentioned. But if your website is not receiving at least 125 to 200 unique visitors per day, that is 250 to 400 page views per day, then please wait for some time to get more organic traffic on your site and then apply. Note that you have to earn at least $100 for Adsense revenue before you can actually have a withdrawal. So you should know that. Please just note that. Do you understand? So if you have met up with all of these requirements, then you are. So please, if you have met up with all of these things I have said, then know that you should be able to get your approval. Then, how long does it take for Adsense to approve? Now, waiting time for fully activated Adsense account. Adsense account will be approved within 24 hours, like I told you. So that shouldn't be a nuisance. So please just understand all of these points. If there's anything you don't understand, you can go through it on and on and on. And if there's any question you need at all for the approvals of your Adsense, please, you can put it in the comment section and I will answer you. And if you know you have not subscribed to my channel, please support me by subscribing. And as you subscribe, don't forget to press the notification button so that when I have important information, I can share with you. And I have published a lot of some videos about arbitrage, how you can actually promote a certain link from Astera and the rest of them, and the trick you can use to promote them to actually make your money. I have discussed that in one of the videos, so you can go to my profile to check. So God bless you as you subscribe to my channel and you share the video for whoever that may need it. And don't forget to subscribe, like I said. Thank you and have a nice day. God bless you all.